I suspect my wife is cheating on me with my best friend. So my wife and I have been having issues since December. I could feel that things were off, and I asked her about it, to which she replied, "I've just been depressed lately." I asked if there was anything I could do to help, but she claimed it was that the kids are getting older and don't need her as much, her hair is thinning really bad, and she doesn't like her body right now, and her job was incredibly stressful at the time. I took it upon myself to take the 90% until work slowed down, assuming that was a large factor in her depression. I do all the cooking, cleaning, child caring, homework doing. I normally do a lot of these things anyway, but I wanted to put it into overdrive to take as much off of her plate as possible to give her some breathing room. During this time, I also noticed that instead of talking to people on Facebook, she started using Snapchat for everything and she'd close her phone when I walked by. She also changed her phone password during this time. I asked her about this, and she says that she was having private conversations with her friends about her depression, and she didn't want anyone to read them out of embarrassment. This didn't vibe with me, but that's all she'd say about it. A couple months before this, there was this girl, I'll call her Sam, that was added to my wife's team to help out during this stressful time, and after all the tough hours together, they became friends and would go grab dinner together after working late. Sam turns out to be a lesbian. No big deal. My wife has always said she has no interest in getting close to another woman like that. For Christmas, Sam gives my wife several handmade crafts that you can tell she obviously put a lot of time into. This was my first clue. Acquaintances don't hand-make gifts for people. This took time and care and was aimed to impress. I didn't like it, but I shrugged it off. This person lives about 2.5 hours away from us and travels back and forth every week to help out at work. The end of crunch time is coming up in early January, and Sam wants to have a late Christmas party at her house and have everyone come down. There was a bonfire, drinking, and festivities, and my wife decided to stay the night at Sam's place. She comes home the next day and tells me that Sam cooked her quail for breakfast, didn't tell me much about the party, didn't show me any pictures. Anytime she does something with friends, she posts on Facebook, but there was nothing from this party posted. During this rough patch for us, I was thinking maybe I hadn't been taking the reins and planning dates enough, so I looked into booking a top golf session while one of her favorite sports teams was playing so she could have fun and watch the game. The very next day, she says that Sam and her friend wanted to go to Top Golf, and my wife was going to go with them instead, and it was going to just be a girls' night, so I was out. That feeling sucked, not being wanted by your wife to hang out. They started getting together almost every week, but it was weird. One day, Sam and my wife went hiking, and Sam's roommate was supposed to come but happened to get sick and didn't make it. Okay, so it was just the two of them. Next, there was a hockey game that Sam had got tickets to for her and her roommate, but the roommate had a family issue come up and conveniently couldn't make it. So now this also felt like a date. Also, none of these outings were posted on Facebook. They're at a music festival this weekend together. Several of her friends were all supposed to go, but guess what? It's just her and Sam. So I'm folding some laundry and putting it away, and I see a bright red thong sticking out of one of her clothing baskets, so I go investigate. Crotchless lacy thong that she's never worn for me. She's only wore lingerie for me once in our entire 12 years together, and this wasn't it. Digging deeper, there was an Amazon package stuffed under that same pile. Inside, it had several more lingerie sets of different colors and types, all brand new. Continuing to dig, I found 2 negligées that looked worn and washed, but still pretty new. The Amazon package was delivered to her work intentionally, so I didn't see the package. She's not wearing these for me. Who is she wearing it for? The only person who she's spent alone time overnight with lately is her best friend and Sam. There are other clues also, like she used 2 razors to shave the other day and made sure she washed the hairs down the drain. She doesn't normally shave. When we talk about our relationship, I've asked her point blank if there is someone else. She always responds with, "There is no other guy," so she can technically tell the truth. We've been talking about separating for about a month, because she told me that she lost her spark for me, and isn't in love with me anymore. I guarantee that it's because she's been developing feelings for Sam. I know I probably sound paranoid and I keep going pain shopping, but we've had trust issues in the past. One of her favorite things to do is manipulate and twist things around. We have 3 kids together, and getting a divorce is going to turn their entire world upside down over something so stupid. I don't know what to do. I didn't sleep at all last night, and my head is so heavy and hurts so bad. I've been cheated on before in shorter relationships, but this one was 12 years long with kids involved. My panic mode is through the roof, and I'm so freaking sad and hurt. Has anyone else gone through something like this? How did you manage? I'm a really sensitive guy, and this is the worst feeling that I've ever experienced. Update. Today I'm speaking with a lawyer and will hopefully be able to confront her later that evening if I can get everything I need to in order. She is due home around noon today, and I am taking my son to church with me for a few hours of peace and prayers. It's going to kill me to wait to confront her about this, but I need to make sure that she doesn't get to have her cake and eat it too after what she's been doing. What you think about this story? Write in the comment your opinion. On my channel you can watch other revenge or cheating stories. See you soon, my dear viewer.